Good morning, my followers and friends and new followers potentially. Hey. I'm feeling 80% recharged now. Shoulders aren't hurting half as much. Legs, feet, dandy. Got a little bit of cramp setting in my thighs. What? I think that's just because of the sleeping. Funny. Woke up maybe about 6 or 7 times last night. The second time I woke up, I was warm as toast. I just everything just warmed right up. I mean, this morning I've opened my sleeping bag, and my tent is warm, like proper nice and warm. So Martin and Kieran complained that they were quite cold a bit last night. Martin's built like a bus ticket, and Kieran's mat deflated on him. So I think we've got him. He's got a puncture. So we need to get that sorted out. God, there's loads of pheasants in this bit of wood. That's all I could eat this morning, pheasants. But anyway, this is where we are. Look. Hellish, isn't it? I look at all these pheasants flying out the trees. Should have had a catapult, could have had pheasant for breakfast. Yeah, look at this. So, it's the old mill. And the old mill house used to be down here. There's a little trough underneath. To be fair, there's all sorts. There's loads of cutouts and look like runoffs. But we were just walking up that path there last night, and we're like, oh, what's that? Because we just obviously saw the top end of that, thinking it was a building. And Martin came in and went, this is where we're stopping, lads. So that's where we are. Cracking. How are you feeling, Kieran? Good? Bad? How are you doing? Your hip? And we know those don't lie. I'm not denying and my hips don't lie, and they're coming and all the door. Well, yeah, man. No, good night, I think. I've enjoyed my first night anyway. First to sleep, as per usual. First awake. Got my breakfast on. Gonna have a cuppa and breakfast. Possibly have a load of snacks. Make the bag a little bit lighter, hopefully. And then off we go again. I don't know why it's so dark, because it's actually quite light. But that's it anyway. There's my morning rant, and I'll start following, bringing you along on the way. So I'm still not quite awake, so if any of that didn't make any sense, I do apologise. Next one will be heading off. Toodles. Right, all ready to go. Just about. I was going to put the drone up, but because I've only got one battery, it just said it was too cold. So that's that job stumped. So I've got it on charge at the minute. So hopefully get some footage later on. But it's a shame because this, hellish. There's a little building up the top there as well that I wouldn't have minded flying over with the drone, but hey ho, never mind. We have had our first issue though. Kieran's mat, he's got a puncture in it somewhere, so he's out hiding in the water, try and find the hole, but there's no way of finding the hole. Just, yeah, can't find it for God knows. So we're gonna have to go to Lidl or something and find him a yoga mat to lie on. But I was lovely and toasty warm last night. That was, so I was alright. not to sound smugger out. But no, everything's good, like everything's good this morning. Shoulders are eased off. I've got a bit of pull in my legs, but should be alright later on. But class little place to stop last night. None of us brought a Sawyer, which was a schoolboy error. I forgot all sorts really when I've come out and I've realised. So we're going to have to wait till we get to the next town. Can't remember what it's called now. What's that next town called?
Blanchland.
Blanchland. Wait till we get there and stock up on some more water. But we've got plenty of food. We're good for everything, just not water. Which is a shame because we've got a nice little stream here. Water's not even tanned or anything, it's really clear. But you just never know what you're drinking. So it's not worth the risk. Not boiling it up neither, just in case it's still no good. Yeah man, so that's it. So I've come up the bank and we've got this little, I don't know where it is. I'm guessing that's a fireplace of old. But right. Can you like a bit of exploration? See him in there. So we could have been up here, couldn't we? There's some information. Ah, so that's what it was.
Note of the spoon there.
Ah. So that's what it would have looked like. Pretty cool. What it's all about. It's what it's all about. Finding all this different mad stuff in that eye. It's kind of hellish like. And this is day 2. So we're going to head to Blanchland, get some water, get stocked up. I think that's probably looking at 10 mile ish.
What?
10 mile to Blanchland.
From here?
From here, I reckon.
I don't know how much that.
So I think it's about 10 mile. So hit Blanchland, check the time. If we've got time, we'll push on further, providing legs and feet and everything else is all right. And hopefully we can crack out a decent day today, and then we don't have to push on too much tomorrow. We've all got an extra day just in case we wanted to slow down further, but hopefully we won't have to. If we do, we do. It's no biggie. None of us is really trained properly for it, to be fair, and it's our own fault, but we don't get out for much walks, like long distance walks. So this is just pushing us ourselves to the limit, like. Still good though. You don't get to see all of this stuff just off just going wild camping just in one area, so it's well worth it. Can you cushy like? So that'll do for now. Bring you back later, further up the track. Hopefully we find some more little gems like this. Be kind of cool. So for now, hasta la vista. Day 2, making tracks, and started raining. Mint. It's not even light neither. Wasn't due for this. This has just blew in pretty quickly. Oh, Martin, what you doing in the tree? Hanging about in the tree. Alright, so this rain wasn't due, but it's here. I mean, it's nice, it's keeping it cool, but it's not ideal. Doesn't look like it's gonna stay for long, but we'll find out. Alright, heading on, cracking it out. Body's warm, not too bad now. Let's get it going and get it done. Nice. Right, not sure if you can hear us because it's quite windy up on here on the moors. We're on the way, not far from Blanchland. Canny little hike that. Mostly all up bank as well. Quite funny, I bumped into an old boss of mine, Kevin, from B&M, no, Home Bargains, B&M, Home Bargains. Worked there when I was about 16, 17. It was a nice little shock. Small world, isn't it? But he said he's just come from Blanchland and said it was alright. We were getting up here and looks pretty flat. But we're doing it. Get to Blanchland, get some water, get some pop and that. I need me milk. And then head on to the next one. So Blanchland, I think there's a stop in Blanchland. Public toilets and stuff. No, I think there's a church that we're going to there. Yeah. And then I think we should probably hit another 2 before the end of the day, hopefully, if we can push on, depending on the terrain it all is. Like I say, we've all got like an extra day in the back pocket just in case we need it. Shouldn't do, but if we do, it is what it is. We're not pushing ourselves. There's no point in killing us. When I did the walls, pushed it too far and I was seeing stars and I had to call it and it ruined the whole thing. So I'm not doing it that time. So yeah, that's where we're at. I haven't done much recording because I've been crying most of the way. But we're gonna get it. We're gonna go there. We're gonna do it. Have some scenery.
That's not serious.
And we're in Blanchland now. I had a bit of a wobbler. My sugars fell and I ended up having to have a lie down and the lads had to give us some fucking jelly bellies or something. I was had a bit of a funny turn. But fixed now, ready to go. Get down and get myself some sugary jellies in case this happens again. Just walking rather than stopping and eating. Or when we are eating, we're probably eating the wrong stuff. But no, it's all good. I'm alive. It's starting to rain though. Shildon engine house now.
You done with this, aren't you?
Done with what? Oh. Cool as.
I didn't realise we were in Sheldon.
No. So that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. That's how we're doing it. Whew. Nice little rest now. Walking through their moors, it wasn't bad, but it was along. And the ground's horrible as well, though. I think that's what makes it harder. Up and down, stepping up. It's crap. But no, we're going down, get the shop hammered. Might have a pint, because why not? And then off we go again.
Warm your neck in.
Neck oil. Another little wobbler. I'm gonna sit down, get some food on. I've got the energy drinks. Can you hike that, like up that bank from that town, just all up on the moors now? I'll get through this, and then we're on to Edmund Byers, and then from Edmund Byers, if we can't get to the next town village, we'll be stopping in between there for day 2. That'll be it, but hopefully we can push on. Just keep getting on funny, weird spells of, like, it's the same as when I did the wolds. I think it was the second day, I think. End of the second day I was feeling the same way. I'm either not having enough intake of calories or something, but I'm getting to a point where I'm starting to feel like woozy and wobbly. It's no good. But it's not something I do every day, or every weekend, or every other weekend. It's just something that I'll have some of that, please. Just something that we've decided to start doing every now and again. Oh, it's stuff too. So get this done though, and then I think we'll start doing more of them. Definitely day hikes every weekend or something. Still enjoying it though, don't get us wrong. It's just hard going. I'm about 5 or 6 stone overweight.
I will.
Got to put that into factor. Yeah, hard going. Hard going. Weather's starting to turn as well though, so
It's going to be easier than the walls.
not ideal. So I'll bring you back later. I'm a bit further down. Hope you're enjoying it, because I'm not. Well, I am, but I'm not. It's hard. So I'll bring you back later. Down with the kids. Not like that though. Near the top of the moors now. Hopefully it'll all just be level. But over that little ridge there, it was just proper incline up there. Bit of a knacker. But you can see there, we've came from over where them trees. From over where them trees are. Come through all these, all through here, down into there where the town is, and all the way up here. Kind of the distance. But we're saying we've got about 4 hours left of walking. And even if we do 2 mile within them hour slots, that should get us a decent way. I think we've probably done about 8 mile already. So if we can crack off another 8 mile a day, excellent. Minimum 5, minimum. Yeah, we might end up doing another day. What we were saying about the other day, if it was too rough. Aye, if we got too rough, we're gonna add another day on, just so that we weren't killing ourselves and overdoing our bodies. I mean, I've had like 2 wobblers now, sugar levels and whatnot, but I'm all right. We're gonna get it done. I'm not walking away from this one. Didn't finish the walls way, and I feel guilty. Feel like a bit of a shitter for that one. So get this finished, and then do some day hikes and get the legs used to the inclines and the declines, because that's where it is. Body's not used to going up and down, up and down, up and down. And then obviously carrying about 40 kilos of gear. How much was yours? You weighed your bag, didn't you?
24 and a half kilograms.
24.5 kilograms, so it'll not be 40, it'll be more than, be about 25. But still, carrying that, not ideal. So, right, we're getting on. Onward! Down with the kids. Right, break time, but not even for me this time. Needs the blood back to his feet. I'm feeling great now after all that, all them sweets and that energy drink. Feel banging. I think I was in there. I was going into withdrawals because I haven't had an energy drink for a day. Fucking, I feel good now. Feel great. I could just push on. We're not far away from Edmund Byers. Maybe another 4 or 5 mile. So we'll get there in possibly another hour and a half. And then we've picked a spot just after Edmund Byers, some trees that we're going to head to.
Camping all beside.
Aye, and that's where we're probably going to get our heads down for the night. Unless by the time we get there we all feel as though we can push on a bit further. A bit less to do the next day. But feeling good, feeling great. Enjoying it. Rain's stopped for now anyway. I mean, it looks alright. We're heading that way. But look at that, man. What a place to walk. Just noticed as well the wind's dropped off on it.
It's because we're out of this little brow.
So that's nice. Coming over the other side, the wind was battering us. And the rain as well. It's great. But yeah. So next update, Edmund Byers. See you then. We've just had the calm before the storm. That doesn't look too bad, but when your feet are aching and you've been walking this long, but when you've been walking for about 6 miles and it's been relatively even, and you see that, not nice. Oh wait there, it's not as long there. Yes. Woohoo! Some more happy days. Because I was about to cry.
I wasn't amused there, like when I seen that.
So at the minute, I'm still feeling really good. At the minute, I'm feeling too bad. Not bad at all. I think we're having a break now. I think I'll be. Right, he's having a break. Couple of minutes. I could power on. I could genuinely power on. Bye. See you later. I'll get the pints in. No, I'm there first. No, nearly there for Edmundsborough thingy, whatever we call it. Didn't look that far on the map, but when we've been walking it definitely feels a lot further. So we're just coming up halfway on the walk. We've got another 2 days left. We've been contemplating just taking that extra day just so that we can take our time for the next few. But we'll see how we get on tomorrow. Yeah, so like I say, if you're enjoying it, good. If you're not, sorry. But liking and share would go a long way. Comment, subscribe if you're not already. Appreciate it. But absolutely grand. Grand, so it is. Right, I'll bring you back at Edmund's Shire or where it was. My head's gone. Shut. Gates are shut. Fun as well. So maybe something on. No. Stuff on. Well, now we've hit the third church, and now we're going to head to the shops, possibly the pub again, and push on a little bit further, get down for the night, and then on to the next year. Thanks for following along. It's been a blast. And keep it coming. There's one more beer down the Durham Arms. Lads just took the glasses in, get some water refilled, and we're heading off. Now that we're sat down outside, we're freezing. I'm losing feathers. But cracking deer. We're all starting to feel it now, so I think we're going to knock out another mile, maybe 2 max. Find somewhere to doss down early night and away again. But I think we've all decided to add on an extra deer. Feel a bit, don't know what the word is, bit of a letdown, don't know, but I think we need it. I think we need that extra deer just to get there without collapsing or something. Up to now, the terrain's been too up and down. It's been too rough, like. So unless the terrain's nice and smooth, we might be able to crack on. But if not, there's an extra deer there. So lads are back.
Get these bags on and go because we're dying, freezing.
And now we're off. So I'll see you later.
Shout out to the Durham Arms, filling up the water bottle.
Durham Arms and filling up the water bottle. God. Oh God, my legs are stiff as boards. Right, off we go. Right, last up, date of second day. We've pushed on, I don't know what, but we found our spot. So we're going down in towards there because that's where the path is anyway. So we've pushed ourselves along. We're going to tent up in there, ready for tomorrow. I think it's about 10 past 6. 10 past 6ish now. So we've been walking about 11 hours. No. No. About 8 or 9 hours, I think. What time did we set off? 9?
9.
Just before 9. I don't know, I can't work it out. Down here, Kieran. So we've been walking about, I don't know, I'm going to say about 9 or 10 hours. Stopped twice for a beer and a sit down. 3 times for a rest. Once for my wobbler. So for the amount of times we've stopped and time we've sort of wasted but needed, I feel as though we've done quite well to get where we've got. Just outside of Muggleswick. And after that we've got some miles to trek on with. But hopefully after tonight we'll get a good night's rest, feed up properly this time. We didn't last night. I certainly didn't. I think that's probably what set me wobbler away. But lovely little spot. Again, out the middle of nowhere. And that's us for tonight, I think. I'm not going to bother with any updates in the tent or when I put the tent up. Didn't need to see that. Didn't need to see me struggle. Can't barely bend over, never mind what else. So that's it for day. See you back on day 3, then day 4, and possibly a day 5. Night and God bless.